This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed protector of the universe, bonded to the energy transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, like their ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil, as Quasar.
Hello and welcome once again to the Quantum Zone. 1 week until a war. This week we got to finish the road trip. I am Phil, joining me as always, the master of the Quantum Zone.
I am Will. Hey, everyone.
And the master of 1,000 voices and 1,000 beards is...
I am Matt. Hey, just some of you.
Perfect Captain Manhattan. So yes, after our little Star Brand special last week, we're back with Quasar 31. Gotta get our boy home.
Oh, it wasn't a little special. It was extensive.
I know, but we still kept it under like a round same regular time.
Yeah.
It was just rambling.
It was inspired rambling. How about that?
Yeah.
We set up a lot of groundwork. There's a lot of new universe this issue.
Quack. Yes.
All right. Any news anyone wants to talk about? Because we did record last episode Thursday, and now we're recording again on Tuesday, so there hasn't been like a new comic book day yet.
No. We I think I just got in the mail from my shipment, Silver Surfer Black number 3. Did we mention that? That came out a few weeks ago, didn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's up 3, yeah.
I got that one. Yeah. So this is this segment called News Universe.
Oh, come on. That deserves a...
I know. I'm pulling it up. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. No, that. What would that be called, Matt Kona?
News Universe. Yes.
There we go.
Breaking news.
Oh, don't get me started.
Well, yeah, I'm digging Silver Surfer Black.
Heck yeah, it's good.
There's a little symbiote-ish stuff in there. I don't think it crosses over with the massive absolute carnage.
Yeah, no, it's like
going on, but
it's like set in the past because it's like that
right.
symbiote gone. But yeah, issue 3 that it ends with Surfer spoilers. Even though it's a couple weeks, doesn't he find the incubator or whatever Galactus is in?
Oh, I haven't. It's still in my stack.
Oh,
I haven't
sorry.
to read it yet. That's all right.
He said,
I don't worry about spoilers.
I'm sorry. I thought you brought it up.
Well, no, I saw it in my stack, and I'm like, oh, hey, I need to. Is Quasar up here? No, I don't remember. I should bring it up. But he was in Guardians 8, right? Just briefly.
Yeah. I mean, he was in the aquarium. I mean, so he was basically unconscious. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Check myself here to see when Guardians 9 comes out because he is on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
September 18th.
Oh, cool. So a couple weeks.
Yes.
From 2 weeks from tomorrow, in fact.
Yes. And by the time this hits, it might be. I'm trying to work it out. It might not. So yeah. So if you haven't picked up Guardians 9, if it's out, go get it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, good Lord. And like I said, next week we're starting for the rest of the year and into 2020 a little bit. Operation Galactic Storm.
Yeah, we decided that there's 22 episodes based on that?
Something. Well, we're doing, 18 chapters, the 2 epilogues, and then we're doing an episode on the 2 what ifs. Yeah.
So that's almost a half a year right there. I mean, wow. I guess it's kind of a big deal, right?
I was going to say, so consider this your back to school, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's present.
Exactly.
Maybe Valentine's Day, too. It's like buying you a car. It's for all the holidays.
And your birthday.
So I'm trying to think what else big in the news? Did we discuss the Disney Plus shows?
I think we. Oh, it looks like we lost Matt.
I'm trying to remember. Did we discuss the Moon Knight and the She-Hulk and Miss Marvel?
I think we mentioned them. Yeah.
Okay.
Was the Miss Marvel live action, or was that a?
Yeah, no. The Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel are going to be live action.
Oh, okay. The Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur was going to be animated, right?
Oh, is it? I don't think I heard of that.
Oh, I thought.
Do you know something?
I don't know. Where did I see that? Hang on.
Do you secretly work for Marvel?
Yeah, I wish. Announced. I follow Amy Reeder Hadley on Twitter. I think she was talking about it.
I mean, it could be. I mean, it could be animated because that What If show is going to be animated. Because they said they're bringing back most of the regular actors to do voices.
Let's see.
But yeah, except for the What If, and I guess if they are doing the Moon Girl one, I think everything else is supposed to be live action. At least Marvel wise.
Let's see.
Oh, Matt, come back. Come back, my special boy.
Lawrence Fishburne just announced a new show on Disney Channel called Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Oh. Yeah, I had not heard that.
Looks like it was announced at D23.
Okay, yeah, I didn't heard that about that one.
And that's, Amy Reeder's the artist, and I think she plotted, maybe wrote a little bit of it, but she's good. I really like her.
Yeah, same, Matt. I was like, did we discuss, the live action Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel shows? And Will told me something I didn't know. I guess Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is getting an animated show. But yeah, the only animated I'd heard of was that What If, so.
I was just reading some Moon Girl comics today. It was right after Devil Dinosaur disappeared, but I figured would be back. Jack Kirby creation.
Kind of on the masthead, too, right? So, Yeah.
Well, they took it off for the one that I was reading. But I mean, it was funny. I mean, you could tell there was, reading the letters page, there's a very tongue-in-cheek, and Devil Dinosaur will never, ever appear in these pages again.
It was a good issue?
Yeah, it's an enjoyable read. Because
I was gonna say I hardly ever see a copy of it, and I never see any ads or promotion for it.
I think it does, and I could be misremembering, but I think that book and the new Miss Marvel book do really good through Scholastic and trades and stuff like that. As opposed to the normal comic shop audience. So.
Yeah, I know. When I was talking to Ron Friends, he was saying when Spider Girl was selling good through.
That's right. Yeah, I remember.
I thought Miss Marvel was just selling good in general. I was just
probably Squirrel Girl too.
Squirrel Girl, yeah,
yeah.
Squirrel.
Cannot wait for that Moon Knight series. I can't wait. They're gonna have U.S. Agent on the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
And Disney Plus is already, you can already order it for 3 years at a discount from some site.
That deal's still good. I thought it was only for a limited time, but
maybe. I don't know if the time is limited or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I opened up the tab. I got a lot of tabs open that I sometimes don't go back to.
But it's still not bad. I mean, there's so much content. I think it's $6 a month or something. It's
yeah.
I think they said you can even bundle it for a little more with Hulu, maybe.
Yeah, with Hulu and ESPN Plus, if you get all three.
Yeah, because they're going to put some of the mature stuff on Hulu, like Ghost Rider and Hellstorm.
What I want to know is when that will be ready. I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't think the series will be ready-made for the rollout. I wonder how much longer afterwards they start appearing.
Did you guys see the trailer for The Mandalorian?
No, I don't think. I keep meaning to watch it, and I keep forgetting. I heard it's good.
It looks really good. I think, is Jon Favreau in charge of that?
Maybe. Did you see, I guess, they cast Ming-Na Wen for that, from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's going to be in the
She's great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Disney owns all the stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, especially the Fox stuff now, because I think they even said, all 30 seasons of The Simpsons is going to be on there, and, all that fun stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of the Disney kids stuff, some of the stuff my son watches on TV's on there, so So that's the one you don't need any excuse for. Be like, honey, well, there's stuff for the kids. There's stuff for,
Yeah, exactly. There's stuff for all of us. And I get comic book shows. Yes.
I think they said, except for Toy Story 4, all the Pixar stuff's going to be on there.
Wow.
Yeah. DC Universe who?
What? Huh? Yeah.
Netflix who?
So yeah, do you guys anything else that we? I think we talked about most of this stuff last time, right?
Yeah. Did we talk Sony and Disney and the whole Spider-Man thing?
I think we probably mentioned this.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know,
There's not many. Yeah, I remember talking about it. I don't know if there's too much more to get into.
All right, should we get to the issue then?
Let's do
The
this
issue at
thing.
hand.
This is all that stands between us and Operation Galactic Storm. And it's a good stand in a way. It's
It's an awesome issue too.
it's not like that. It's that collection obsession every week.
That's our go-to. That thing is going to get so people are going to be like, "What the heck is wrong with that?"
We slap that in the face every week. All right. So, oh look, Will's gonna have a lot to do in that first page. The Watcher and the Maelstrom
And
line.
Maelstrom.
But yeah, so Quasar 31 from February 9th. Ooh, we're in 1992.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I got it on. I got the credits on the screen. Get my mouse over there. Yeah, writer Mark Grunwald, of course. Penciler Capullo's back. Yay! Greg.
Yay!
Inker Harry Candelario. Colors Paul Beckton. Letterer Janice Chiang. Editor Kelly Corvus. And editor-in-chief Tom DeFalco.
Except he was called Kicker-in-Chief.
I love it.
From Kickers Inc., I guess, right?
Yes, I love that little detail.
That's awesome.
All right, so our story begins on the moon.
I thought I had killed you, Speck. God, I love that line. All right. Behold, the man called Quasar, on a mission to apprehend 7 renegade dimensional counterparts of the criminal known as the Living Laser. He entered the alternate reality you see here, and encountered a dimensional counterpart of his own greatest and most powerful enemy, Maelstrom. Though locked in battle with an equally formidable Thanos, Maelstrom became aware of Quasar's anomalous presence. Ooh, I like that, anomaly, because, yeah. And sent a burst of incomprehensible force at him. I have watched this scene time and time again. I have scanned all of the adjacent realities. The conclusion is inescapable. The blast hit Quasar, and he has ceased to be.
Did we say the title of this issue?
Not yet.
We're working down to it. It's a bottom of the page title.
Brave New Universe.
That's right.
All right, so after the Watcher spiel, is he talking to her? She goes, "That cannot be. Look again, you idiotic alien."
That's awesome. I do not appreciate your tone, Earthwoman. It is a rare privilege I am already extending to you, allowing you in my abode answering your questions. There must be something we can... Oh, whoops, sorry.
We're here at the bottom of that panel.
Oh, I only do so out of deference to our mutual concern for the young cosmic champion.
There must be something we can do. Let me go through your portal, Watcher. Let me search for him.
That would accomplish nothing, save risking your own annihilation, her. My instruments are not in error. Quasar is not there. He is nowhere in the entire multiverse of dimensions.
You're saying he's dead?
I cannot be certain. I only know he is somewhere beyond the multiverse of dimensions into which I can peer.
What's beyond the multiverse, then?
Some have speculated that beyond the multiverse exists an omniverse, a continuum of multiverses. It has never been proven. I think that's a her one, isn't it? It's just not blue.
Yeah. I see. Well, I'm simply going to remain here until he is found.
Suit yourself, but I must warn you. By human standards, I am an extremely poor host. Oh, it looks like we lost Matt.
I know. All right, we'll read slow. So her looking at the screen, and we see the whole Thanos anomaly fight, and she's thinking, he left me here by his portal unguarded. Though he can try to tell me what I can and cannot do, thanks to his oath of non-interference, he cannot prevent me.
I am watching. Great line. Further, I have programmed my screen to shut down the moment any matter enters the reality threshold from this side. It would behoove you not let the machine shut down. It needs to be on should Quasar try to use it.
Good point. Sigh. This universe cannot be deprived of its protector this way, nor can I be deprived of the most perfect man I've ever encountered. Quasar, I refuse to believe you are dead. I refuse to. You must be somewhere in the Omniverse. Please, find your way back. I love how he's like, no matter can, should have been like, the minute the portal senses silicon going through.
Matt's back.
Just in time. We just finished page 3.
Yeah. You're right, Hoss.
Perfect. All right. Hey, you know what? That's God's work, because as a Christian superhero, Captain Manhattan is here.
All right, elsewhere.
You're going to tell me where you got this weapon, Louie. You know why?
Because otherwise you're going to hurt me. On the white Travolta, but...
No, because it's your civic duty. The world's been fine for several years now, with all of its mechanical weaponry slagged. Now all of a sudden, someone's found a way to...
Uh-oh. Matt.
Uh-oh, he froze on us.
Oh, no. Oh, no, we lost him.
Oh, we lost him.
Should we wait for him? So you're more familiar with the new universe than me. Was Louie from something, or was he just like a creation of this issue?
I don't remember ever seeing him, but that's not to say...
Yeah.
Matt probably knows the new universe better than I do at this point.
Because all the websites in his new universe criminal, so yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really didn't, like I said, last week I haven't read much new universe except for Starbrand after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
There he is.
Hey, he's back.
There's my...
I blame Louie. I don't know, man. What's going on this?
We gotta go now? Sorry.
All right. I'm trying to chastise Louie about lying, and then I see something in the sky. My God, something bright enough to burn through the eastern haze. Did you already recast this? I'm sorry.
No.
I'll be back.
No, we've been waiting. Yeah, we would.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Captain! Then we see antibody. Was that antibody?
Yeah.
That looked to you like what it looks to me, Captain?
A meteorite?
Bingo!
Can you do anything to stop it from hitting? Wait, is that you? Sorry.
Oh, can you do anything to stop it from hitting?
I don't know, but I'm sure going to try. Protecting Manhattan, it's my job. Hold me up, antibody. I'm going to need every ounce of energy to stop that thing.
What's the biggest force screen you've ever made?
I don't remember. Now, please, don't talk.
Sorry.
Getting closer, right? Never done anything like this. Not sure if my force can withstand anything traveling at terminal velocity. Only hope is to pray. Oh, Heavenly Father. Now I lay me down to sleep.
And we see something come. Just like melts through the field. Terminal velocity. In an antibody, it broke through, and the strain on Captain Manhattan made him faint. Got to see where it impacted. About 20 blocks from here, I figure.
I failed.
Captain, you're awake.
Sure, for all the good I did the city.
Don't berate yourself, Captain. You did your best, and you know it. I didn't see any of the rest of New York's paranormals do anything. Besides, no matter how much damage it's done, it could have done a lot worse if you hadn't taken the wind out of its sails.
I suppose.
Wonder if...
I just pray no one was underneath it when it hit. As if the people left in this burg need more reasons to evacuate the least inhabitable city east of the pit. Meteorites start dropping here. And I just had a disturbing thought. What if it's not a meteorite?
Boom, boom, boom.
Uh-oh. Is that what I think it is, Captain?
A man in a costume! Who?
Don't go any closer. He's still giving off smoke.
My screen will protect me. Send one of your little fellows to the clinic to fetch Stephanie, quick.
You heard him, Shemp. Go.
He's still alive, breathing. I've never seen him before. Have you?
No. Maybe he's the Star Child who ended the war a few years ago.
We know that that's not true.
Then we see, I'm guessing that's the Blur.
Then
The
the new Messiah of the White Adventists? I sure hope not. Steffi, Jeff.
What in the world happened here? This guy was in the fireball that hit town? Captain. Is that the captain? I don't know.
I think that looks like the captain. Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you say anything.
Okay.
He just read Blur. This guy was up. We just lost him.
Damn nabbit. So, it's exciting stuff so far, huh, kids?
Yeah.
But yeah, so Quasar's impacted the ground.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the quantum bands protected him.
Yeah, from a basically
Terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity plus a what did Maelstrom throw at him that was basically godlike. Maelstrom said, and the quantum bands protected him. Sure, knocked him out of the multiverse.
It's like that episode of the '90s Flash where he got hit by the missile and it sent him into the future.
Yeah.
There he is.
He's back.
Okay, Captain.
Captain.
Yeah, I
Captain.
keep tripping. Yeah. Yes.
He just read this guy was in the fireball that hit town.
Page 9.
All right. So you're still on page 10? Is that
9?
9.
Yeah, I said this guy was in the fireball that hit town.
All right. What? Okay. Page.
Oh,
whoops! We lost him again.
But just look at here we'll go to page 10. Because Captain Manhattan says this guy was the fireball, and Stephanie says, "Help me down. I'll see what I can do for him." Yeah, because I forgot Quasar didn't come down in one piece because she's like, "Glad you taught me all about first aid, Randy. No point healing his broken bones if I can't set them straight. Multiple lacerations, broken radius, shock, but no evidence of internal damage." So what? He broke some bones, but no internal.
Yeah, broke his arm, right?
Yeah, one of them had to have done something. Talk about lucky. Come on, Matt.
Keep getting disconnected up.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right, I just finished off page 9, so if we want to start at the top of page 10.
Okay.
He's coming too.
Sure.
He's coming to. All right. Now I don't have the page, but it's working for me for a second. I got lazy and I got the digital version. And I'm just cohesive. All right. It's coming to
11.
No telling what he may do.
Okay.
Hello. Then we see Wendell sit up. What happened? Where is this? Who are you? Or more importantly, who am I? He looks at the quantum band. Yeah, I'm Quasar.
Captain. Oh, Captain.
Uh-oh. Can you hear us?
I don't know.
I'm Captain Manhattan, and this is the Blur, Antibody, and Glitter.
Never heard
I
of
couldn't
you.
hear you say anything, so I missed my cue.
Never heard.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Never heard of you. You mutants?
No, paranormals.
Wait, it's coming back to me now. I was investigating another dimension for the Watcher, trying to round up renegade living lasers. Then Maelstrom sent a blast after me while I was in the quantum zone, and I guess it brought me here. I'm really sorry about all this damage I caused. Was anybody hurt? Because he's such a nice guy.
He is. That's awesome. He was worried about people getting hurt.
Yes.
Nope. Check the whole area. Not a single casualty.
That's amazing. This is Manhattan, isn't it?
Not that remarkable, with Manhattan's population 1/20th of what it was pre-Pit.
Pre-Pit? What's that mean?
You don't know about the Pit?
I'm not from this Earth. As I said, I've been dimension traveling. Don't worry, I'm a good guy. Let me help you repair the mess I made. And he starts cleaning up with the quantum band. Uh-oh.
Did we lose you again, Matt?
Who's thought bubble? Is this my thought bubble? Woo, my force can't do anything like that.
I think so.
I thought it was coming from antibody.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. And then is that the blur?
Blur. Yeah, I think that's blur.
The pit is all that's left of Pittsburgh. And Wendell's like, oh. And later, after he cleans up after himself, because he's the greatest hero ever.
Exactly.
He flies off into the air. That's the best I can do. It's been nice meeting you folks. You have my sincerest apologies for the damage I've caused. Sandy apologizes. And I really got to be on my way.
There goes one powerful paranormal.
Then he's a fruitcake thinking he's from another dimension. And is at the blur. Yeah, like that Justice character in Queens used to believe. I wish we could have drawn him out a bit more. Did you notice how he focused his paranormal energies through his jewelry?
Jewelry. The quantum bands, man.
So, high above Manhattan, Wendell's thinking, hated to be so standoffish and brusque with them. They seem like nice people. But the Watcher...
Is this me, or is this the girl? It seems to be coming from his hair.
No, I'm up in the air. They seem like nice people, but the Watcher warned me against interacting too much with the locals. Better get what I came for and hightail it back home. No telling how long I've been gone. As he's sending out energy, he's like scanning the vicinity. That's odd. I can't detect the laser's energy signature anywhere on Earth. Of course I can't. Maelstrom's blast must have displaced me from the sequence of dimensions where there are renegade lasers. But wait, wouldn't I be able to detect the laser that's native to this reality? And again, we never get told it. Are the rest of the lasers in the bands?
Yeah.
How far did Maelstrom blast blow me anyway? Well, the answer to that awaits me on the moon. Out his quantum jump and nothing happened. What happened? Boy, that fall must have rattled me more than I thought if I can't remember exactly how to open a quantum portal. Or maybe, I busted one of the Q gems. Well, at least there's still the old-fashioned way, flying. So, several hours later. Weird. From space, this looked like where the blue area of the moon is situated, but I don't see any of the man-made landmarks. Wait, what if in this reality the Watcher has his home at some other site? Can't seem to detect the Watcher's energy patterns. Then he's not anywhere on the moon at all. Now that's really weird. In all the other dimensions I've visited, that's where Earth Watcher was stationed. It's such an obvious vantage point from which to observe Earth after all. Let me try to turn up the gain on my bands. If there's a Watcher within the entire solar system, I'll detect him. Still nothing. No Watcher. And how the heck am I supposed to get home without his portal to take me there?
Hey, before we go on,
Sure.
That last panel is freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, just space and
Alone in the universe.
Exactly.
you just see a little speck standing on the moon.
Speck. Sorry.
So he's thinking, let me think. There's got to be someone I can. Of course, little Epoch, daughter of my mentor Eon. She's in constant interface with my Q bands. Epoch, you there? Epoch? No answer. This is really, really bad. Cut off from the Watcher, Epoch, everyone I know. Where in the multiverse am I? And what is it?
Where in the multiverse is Wendell Vaughn?
Where the multiverse is, Wendell Elvis Vaughn.
Yeah.
And what is it about this place that makes it so blasted different from anywhere else? Can't panic. Gotta keep a clear head. There's gotta be a way out somehow, doesn't there? On the other hand, Maelstrom had a lot of energy and hit me in transit in the quantum zone. Quantum zone. Maybe he's thrown me so far off the beaten track of dimensions there isn't enough power available here to get me back. Quantum bands acting.
I want to mention that Maelstrom was knocking me out too.
Quantum bands acting sluggishly. Why can't I get these darn things to go any faster? Wait, I know, because I'm cut off from the quantum zone.
Quantum zone.
The source of my power. I'm cruising on the power I happen to have in my bands at the time I was blasted here. And when that's gone... So, hours later, see him flying over New York again. It's a long shot, but maybe there's a Dr. Strange here, grasping at non-existent straws. If I'm going to find anyone to help me, it's going to have to be among the superhumans I know live here. So he put, we'll see this in later issues, but he put the big
letters, yep.
says Cap Manhattan, Empire State Building. After this, better conserve all the energy I can, because once it goes, it's gone. And he's sitting on top of the Empire State Building. Oh no, did we lose that? Captain?
Oh, he froze.
Captain? Bueller? Oh yeah. He quantum jumped out.
Quasar, I thought that might be you.
He's back.
There he is.
Quasar, I thought that might be you.
Captain, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm stranded in your dimension, and none of the people I know who could get me out seem to have counterparts here. I don't know what to do.
Come home with me, friends.
Whoa. Put you forward. Yeah. All right. So, back at home, I guess. Is that a church? Or is it next to a church?
Yeah. It looks like a cathedral. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the windows that are lit up are pretty gothic.
Big cross on the top.
People, this is Quasar. Quasar, that's Jennifer and Charlotte on the couch by Randy and his little antibodies. And that's Chris on his flying hubcap, Big Dave, and Stephanie and Jeff, whom you've also met.
Hiya.
So you're the guy who says he's from another dimension, huh?
Not just says, I am. I know you guys think I'm nuts, but just hear me out. Where to begin? Okay. For anyone who's been paying attention for the last 79 episodes, pay attention. Okay. My real name's Wendell Vaughn. My powers come from these fancy bracelets, the quantum bands, which transform energy for as many uses as I can think of. They were the property of this ancient alien I called Eon, who gives them to whoever he wants to be the universe's protector. Yeah, I know how pretentious that sounds. Anyway, I was running an errand for this other ancient alien, the Watcher, who sent me into a bunch of adjacent dimensions when I ran into an old enemy of mine. That is, a dimensional counterpart of an old enemy of mine, and he blasted me so hard I wound up here, wherever here is. I should make that the new beginning of the, just pretentious, that sound.
Yeah.
I should end it there, yeah. And we see who's out on the hubcap, Chris. The Watcher, huh? He's the guy who lives on the moon, Yes, how did you know? And he says, I used to read about him as a kid. Then Marvel Comics went out of business right after the pit happened. So you're telling us that comic book characters are real where you come from, Quasar. Yeah, there's some of us had our own comics there. Pushing the book.
Yes.
Who says coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. So how about you people? Where'd your powers come from? And was that antibody? Back in 1986, there was this weird flash of light in the sky. After that,
So
began developing paranormal abilities. Maddie? Matt? Uh-oh. Can you not hear us again?
Oh, yep, we lost him.
State technical difficulties. Please stand by. You're welcome, Ray.
Hi, this is the High Priest of Khonshu, Ray, from Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. We're proud members of the collective, and you're listening to one of the collective members, the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast. Hope you enjoy.
Should have everyone just load me up with your commercials.
Just in case.
Join us here every week to talk comic books.
Phil's Comics Corner.
quite event.
Oh, hey there.
Hey, Captain.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey.
I don't know why I keep clicking out, because most people figure the white event is responsible for Get Vocal kicking me out. Nobody knows. Some say it was an act of God. The white eventists are the major religious movement these
What
days.
caused it? Employer saying. Others say it was that paranormal called Starbrand, who's pretty powerful. He always vibrating.
yeah, it's vibrating.
He single-handedly stopped World War II a couple of years back, or World War III a couple of years back. Wow, how do you do that? And Chris, floating there, says, neutralized all the weapons on Earth. Cool, huh? And Quasar, I couldn't do that.
Then we can rule out the possibility that you're
Me?
Starbrand.
I told you. I get it. Still, none of you believe I'm from another world. I guess nobody you know has dimension traveling as their paranormal power, huh? Well, tell me more about this Starbrand. Sounds like he's the most powerful person your world's got.
No one knows for sure if he still exists or ever did, for that matter. Some believe him to be a hoax. There was a whole group of paranormals who pooled their para abilities to stop the
He's got to
war.
exist, and I've got to find him.
And how do you propose to do that, Mr. Other
With
Dimension?
luck, by my quantum bands. First, I'll take a reading of you people, so I know what paranormal energy looks like. And then, I'll go and try to find the biggest source of that energy I can. Okay, got it. Well, people, thanks for the hospitality. He's walking out the front door. If my plan works, you'll never see me again. If not, well... And what's that behind him? It looks like a little antibody.
But yeah.
So we see him flying over Manhattan again. This has got to work. It's my last chance. I want to go home to my friends and family. Come on, Starbrand. If you're out there, let me know. I'm blowing a lot of energy on this stunt. I think, yes, I feel something. 1,000, maybe 1,500 miles from here. Hope I've got enough juice to make it there. And look, little antibodies getting in the cave. Better take it nice and easy. Try to use the jet stream as much as possible. And again, several more hours later. An Air Force base. I think this is New Mexico. And he lands a housing tract near the base. I'm close. Really close. Better waste a little more energy and switch to my civilian garb. The last thing I want to do is freak out the most powerful guy on the planet. And so he changes in a flashlight as he rings the doorbell.
Who is it?
This man is it. Excuse me, sir. You don't know me, but I'm in great need of your help. May I come in? Look, I know
No.
this sounds weird, but I know about your power and... Ooh,
Rips him into the door. What
the star
power?
Relax. If you're trying to keep it a secret and all, your secret is safe with me. I'm not from around here. In fact, I'm from another world, another dimension. And all I want to do is go back there. That's where you and your power come in, sir.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no power. What makes you think I have
I can
power?
feel it. That is, my quantum bands can. Here, look. I've got incredible power myself, thanks to these things. Only it's not enough power to get me back home.
They feel warm, almost alive with energy.
Yeah, they were gifts from an alien. So how'd you get your Starbrand? I think it's about to open up to me.
Spun out of control. I'm a pilot. 2 years ago, May 25th, the last day of World War III. The fighter plane I was flying went into a stall. I spun out of control, blacked out, crashed and burned. The weird thing was I woke up totally unscathed, except for this weird blue tattoo on my palm. As time went by, I began to have dreams, recollections, maybe what happened to me. How a glowing baby gave me the tattoo, told me it was the most wondrous power the world had ever known. Strange things began to happen to me. I started floating in my sleep, discovered I could be hurt. I couldn't be hurt. Suddenly just new things, just like that. Fighter pilots are supposed to be fearless, but God help me, what happening was scared the pants off me. I had made up my mind that I wouldn't use this power ever. It's the most powerful thing, weapon, whatever that's ever come to Earth. It's bigger than all the atom bombs ever made. The last person who had the power, before the baby, I guess, destroyed an entire city with it, disrupted the whole world's weather and ecology. And if I never use that thing, I can never misuse it.
Going to just sit on it the rest of your life and take it with you to the grave with you? You're a man of
Yes.
incredible self-control, sir.
Jim. The name's
And
Jim.
Wendell's thinking, what a quandary I'm in. Certainly a man should have the right to choose how he wishes to exercise his own power, even if his choice is to not exercise it. It would be totally selfish of me to ask him to go against his own convictions. So what do? I've got it. You don't want this power, do you?
Does it
Then I have the
sound like
perfect
I do?
solution for you. Give it to me. It sounds like it's transferable.
Ha! How do I know you're worthy to carry this responsibility? How do I know you won't disintegrate another city? Maybe a whole
We'll
country?
talk. You ask me questions, I'll give you answers. We'll talk as long as it takes. We'll talk until you know me better than anyone else in the whole world. We'll talk till I convince you I won't use the brand irresponsibly. Then you'll give it to me and I'll walk out of your life forever. So what do you say?
Let me make some coffee.
17 hours later.
Okay, Winnie, enough's enough. I know more about you than I know about my own mother. I know you. I like you. I trust you. Now take this stupid tattoo and go back to the universe you're supposed to protect and let me go to
You
bed.
sure now? I still have some more adventures I haven't told you about.
Give me your hand, you
And they
knucklehead.
shake hands and a flash of light, and Wendell's got the star brand on his palm. It's been really great getting to know you, Jim. Wish we could do it again sometime.
Hope you
So
make
do
it
I,
back.
as he takes off.
I'm free!
All right, so Wendell's back in orbit, back in his Quasar costume. Okay, step 1 accomplished. Weird. I think I'm flying under the Starbrand power, not my quantum bands. Okay, let's open her up and put some distance between me and the Earth below. I want to make sure I'm far enough away that when I use the brand to try to warp out of this space, I don't accidentally cause another white event.
See, look how he's so conscientious, right?
Whoa, that Starbrand power is strong stuff. Either I nodded off for a bit, or I just accelerated millions of miles in a few minutes. Now for the moment of truth. Let's see if I can use the Starbrand power in conjunction with my quantum bands to quantum jump out of here. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. And we see him materialize in a swamp. Huh?
The nexus of all reality.
Yes. Get ready for maybe the dirtiest line you've ever heard in a Quasar story. Well, the dirtiest observation. I'm on Earth in a swamp. He sees the man thing. Hey, that's the man thing. I recognize that walking compost heap, even if it's not the Manny I know. At least it's in the right multiverse. Yes, I feel my quantum bands energizing again. Comes over and kisses man thing on the head. Mwah! It's good to see you. And then he flies off. There's supposed to be some kind of nexus of realities in this Florida swamp. That must be how I wound up here. Next stop, New York. All right. So the dirtiest line, you maybe probably even worse than the Uranus stuff. So first thing Wendell does when he comes back is he kisses the man thing.
Yes.
Look at the disgust on Conan's face. He's like, even I wouldn't go there. All right, so then next thing we see, Wendell flying up to Fort Freedom's Plaza. So far, so good. There's Fort Freedom's Plaza. Now, if I have an office on the 12th floor and there's not another me sitting in it, comes flying through the window. Kayla, Ken. She's like, Mr. Vaughn. Ken, I thought you weren't going to come in through the window. He says, I'm back. Yeehaw, I'm back. And puts his arm around both. Remember, he put his arm around both of them. Yes, Kayla. She goes, from where? Ken, you kind of smell like a sewer boss. All right, so on the moon.
He's back. Quasar is rematerialized in our space.
Her's like, really? Where?
In the mystical nexus of realities in Cypress County, Florida.
This better not be a trick to get rid of me.
Watchers do not deceive.
And she flies off. I'll be the judge of that. And then we see a flash of light as Quasar Quantum jumps in. Yo, Watcher.
Quasar.
That's the last time I do you any favors.
What happened? Where were you?
Somewhere where there weren't any Watchers, that's for sure.
There are Watchers throughout the entire multiverse. You went outside the multiverse into the greater omniverse?
Don't ask me. All I know is the place had different physical laws than we have here, and I had a devil of a time getting back. I guess you'll have to take my word for what I've been through. The star brand that enabled me to make the jump here burned itself out in transport, sure. And without that, I've got no proof of the strange new universe I found with the nice people who live there.
The end.
So basically, in so many words, he was just like, sorry, Watcher, I can't tell you. That'd be interfering.
Nice.
Throw it in his face.
So me and Will were talking before, like, this is like a good little two-parter. It would have been better if Capullo had drawn the first part, but
it's still good.
Yeah.
Still very good.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, he needs a new series, and they need to do something like this where he just like explores the Marvel multiverse. Be Guardian of the Multiverse.
Nice.
Come on, Marvel, make it happen.
That's right. Make it happen now.
And as we said, next week we'll start our our long Galactic Storm, which will begin with part 1 in Captain America 398.
The big loose ends looming the hole for 6 months of Antibody hanging out in a cave.
We'll see.
Wait,
We'll see him in 2020.
yeah, is it? You're right. Is it 37 that he makes his, or is it even later?
I can't remember, but it's after Galactic Storm, I know. So definitely, we're not going to see Antibody until 2020.
Yeah, exactly. Antibody, and then who's the Squadron Sinister?
Was it Quagmire?
Quagmire, yes.
Giggity!
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember. Do we even get? Well, oh no, I was going to say, do we even get Kayla or any of them? But yeah, we do get. Kayla gets stalked. In
Yes.
Our tie-ins.
Oh,
Our buddy.
Did they mention what happened to the lasers in a later letter column?
Wasn't it a letter
They were
column?
burned.
I'm pretty sure it was
I don't
in
remember.
story. It wasn't in story. So
Yeah.
Did he burn them out?
Do you remember, Matt? Yeah. Do they? I can't remember. I guess they burned him out. I don't know. I mean, it's a good question.
Yeah.
Maybe the Starbrand got rid of them. I don't know.
Or what if they got the Star Brand?
Or he came through the nexus of realities. Could they have thrown them somewhere? Although would the Watcher
I
have
don't
heard about
know.
that?
Or did they get knocked out when Maelstrom,
Oh, maybe.
it's back. Sorry, it's back.
Maybe they're what's protected Wendell when he was blown out of the multiverse and slammed into the ground at terminal velocity.
Could be.
But yeah, so for many, many months, we're going to be getting the Operation Galactic Storm, and like I said, there's a subplot in at least one is it all the Quasar issues where Kayla is stalked by someone we haven't seen in a long time.
Perhaps in Marvel Comics Presents.
You mean Quasar 3?
that too.
Curses like a sailor.
Oh yes, that's right.
So, anything else, gentlemen? Any final thoughts?
Nope. Goodish. We're without Galactic Storm. Galactic Storm aside, we're still in really good section of Quasar. I mean, really, really good section. I kind of think. My favorite is probably up through 40 or 41. I think those issues are really strong.
Then Marvel Boy just kicks you in the junk.
Yeah. And we get a Punisher crossover.
All right. By 50, we get a Silver Surfer crossover.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is an interesting crossover. That's going to be fun to talk about. That's a double-sized issue Prism cover. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the only special cover they did for this series, right?
Mm-hmm. Although, Galactic Storm issues, since Quasar was direct only.
Oh, yeah.
Galactic Storm issues were released on the newsstand as Quasar Special 1, 2, and 3.
I actually have one of them because, what is it? Yeah. I have 32 and 34, but my 33 says number 2.
Yeah. I think on the inside, if you look at the indicia, it actually says that it's Quasar 33 or Quasar 34. Excuse me.
Let me see. We could do this in 10 weeks, Will. Oh, yeah. It's say 33 at the bottom,
Yeah. Those are really rare misprints. We need people to go buy them. So.
Oh, but yeah, after Galactic Storm, it won't be too long till we jump into Infinity War.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ultimate nullification. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
White Room. We get White Room stuff, which is cool coming up.
We get the return of one of Matt Kona's favorites, Kid Reaper, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Death Urge.
Yeah, I don't think he appears again after
40.
40. I think after 40, he appeared in like Great Lakes Avengers maybe with like a clone of Maelstrom or something.
Bastard.
Yeah, I know.
And
I'll have to look that up.
a Grunwald favorite, man. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think some of the characters suffered after Grunwald passed away because just no one else really picked them up and did them justice. I mean, I'm glad people tried to use Quasar in like Nova and Guardians of the Galaxy, but
Yeah, and Kurt Busiek used him in the what was that crossover? Planet. It's the Kree. The Earth was made a prison.
yeah,
planet. Maximum. No.
yeah, wasn't it like Maximum Security or something?
Maximum Security? Yep, that's it. Yep.
Yeah. In the year 2000. I think it was.
That's why Busiek and Perez were doing Avengers, right? Avengers Volume 3. Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was in
because they used him in the first part of that Star Knight, which is a very Perez costume.
We'll get there in a few years.
Yeah. Eventually.
We don't want to finish the 60 issues too quick.
I don't think too quick is going to describe how fast we finish.
We're halfway on the 60 issues already.
Yeah, but there was no Galactic Storm before.
I was gonna say, we're not going to hit issues 35 and 36 until probably the spring. So
yeah, something to look forward to.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone, including Ray, who has this trade. Yeah, next week, Galactic Storm.
Oh, hey, we've got voicemail from Ray.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. See, I told you to remind me. You only had to remind me.
Let's go to the tape.
You only had to remind me twice. See, Ray, I was gonna forget. All right, he actually sent it to the Dropbox. There we go. So here's your typical Skrull's thoughts on Quasar number 31.
Typical Skrull. Nice.
Just dropping in some. Hi guys, it's me, Ray. Just dropping in some feedback for Quasar issue 31. Yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool issue. Another kind of dimension adventure, all kind of one and done. Yeah, I really enjoyed basically the Watcher at the beginning, talking to her, and I really loved one of the standout bits was his big mug, all splashed out over the porthole that he had open as her tried to go through it. I thought that was a pretty funny bit. I like the alternate characters. Captain Manhattan, he was pretty cool. My favorite would have to be either Blur or this other guy. What's his name? Antibody. I thought he was pretty cool. He could actually create little offshoots of himself. That really worked well. Quasar himself, it was a nice little adventure. You know, a bit of stakes there of trying to get back home. His quantum band and the quantum zone not being in reach was pretty. Was a pretty good way for Grunwald to, to make it quite compelling. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a nice, it was a nice little compact one issue adventure. I liked actually, the big thing about seeing Starbrand in there as well. One of the things I think that was kind of overlooked a little by Grunwald was his device for Starbrand to talk to Wendell, to get to know him in order to hand over this massive legacy that is Starbrand. I know it said 17 hours later, but really, is that all that they can come up with? Just, let's just sit down and let me see if you're a good character or not. I think if you're evil, you'd still be able to, to fool your way through. So I found that a little weak on that behalf of Grunwald's writing. But yeah, overall, a very cool issue. As I said, the alternate characters are quite interesting. But yeah, looking forward to actually the ending, having the little antibody there. Interesting to see. I wonder if you guys, do you know if he pops up anywhere else in the Quasar run just before the last issue 60. Anyway, guys, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this. And catch you later. See ya.
Thanks, Ray.
Yeah.
There's this little thing called Star Blast.
Oh. Yeah.
We will see lots of antibody again. Yes.
Yes. Antibody.
Even before then.
And you think you love Captain Manhattan now? Wait till you're listening to this episode, Ray, and you hear the sultry tones one Mr. Matt Kona.
That's right.
Yeah, antibody.
And it moved me out of.
All right, so.
Oh, you know what's kind of funny? I mean, Ray kind of reminded me of it, but the whole scene where Quasar talks for 17 hours later, whatever. That's it kind of reminds me of what the end of Operation Galactic Storm would be like, for us. 17 hours
17
later.
hours later.
Weeks later. Oh, actually, we should make something, just a drop or something for like the last episode or something. Be like 20 weeks later. 20 weeks later.
And I'm visiting nursing homes with bad intentions.
But yeah, like, what questions would you ask for 17 hours?
Where'd you grow up?
I mean, he was calling him Lenny by the end. So
Yeah. Which is what his mother calls him. Right?
Why are you so bad at security?
A lot of hypotheticals.
Yeah.
What would you do if you lost your hands? Well, funny you asked. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe sometime in the next couple of days when I'm soliciting feedback from people, maybe I'll put up a list of like all the Galactic Storm issues, including the what ifs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So people can send us feedback on any or all of the parts. So, because I know Ray has a trade. Soshin, we haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah.
Back to us. I know he said he was behind a couple weeks ago, so maybe I put up on social media, give him some chance. All right, so let's get out of here. We're back in our right multiverse. So again, Galactic Storm starts next week. Send us your thoughts. capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/quantumzonepod, and make sure to join our Quasar group at facebook.com/groups/quantumzone. That'll be Eon's Closet. At Quantum Zone Pod on Twitter. Follow Seal Sidekicks on Instagram. Check out Work in Progress. Not even the white event can wipe it out. Work in Progress, capesandlunatics.org, and Lilith is going to kill me. Subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel and our new weekly newsletter, capesandlunatics.home.blog. You can call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And you can watch this whole thing live on the Capes and Lunatics Facebook, Twitter, and at Get Vocal at getvocal.com/channel/capes. All right. Master of the Quantum Zone, Will Allred, where can people find you?
I am at Walred, that's WALLRED on Twitter and Gmail and Facebook and several other places. You can also find me at diaryofnight.com, which is my Kickstarter self-published comic, which got some pretty awesome art by Dean Gonzalez. And you can also find me, of course, at the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org, where all kinds of cool Quasar stuff is recorded.
All right. Captain Kona, where can people find you saving Manhattan?
Just be hanging out in cathedrals in the Lower East Side, You can find me online at Matt Kona, MATTKONA. If you live in the New England area, me and my wife, Yael Kapish, are doing 3 shows in one day, September 21st at the Peabody, Massachusetts Black Box Theater. 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Get your tickets. Take a road trip. Come on down. Shoshin, Ray, carpool. Come on, one day. It's just Australia and Indiana. Meet in the middle. Take an Uber. Come on down.
Yeah, Ray. Take an Uber from Australia to Boston. September 21st. Or if you're not in Boston, get a hold of me. I'll tell you where you can meet several of the Capes and Lunatics when they all come here. You can drink with Mo Fire and Charlie Esser.
Wow.
All right. Sorry, everyone. Again, come back next week for the beginning of war. What is it good for? So yes, the fun begins in Captain America 398. Oh, that's right. We're going to get to cover Captain America 400 too.
Yep, that's awesome. And 401.
Yeah,
that's the epilogue.
Yeah. So yeah, look at all the fun we're going to have. Iron Man issues, Thor issues, Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. That's right.
Avengers West Coast. Learn about the U.S. agent before he makes his debut on Disney Plus.
That's true. Johnny Walker.
Yep. And then what did he change what did he make his alias when people thought he was dead? Jack
remember.
Daniels.
Jack.
All right, everyone. Come back next time for the war. Until next time, Quantum Zoners, keep it quantum and in your multiverse.